Um,
Hello, everyone. PK, Monard, how are y'all?
Hey, KK. Hey, Monard.
Okay. Doesn't look like anyone's touched this.
Hmm. Is that the one up by me? Nope. You're K's
Mm-hmm.
and K's away.
Oh, I have looked at this one before. Oh,
it's okay. Ooh. No, I'm taking that. I gotta. You want a sniper?
hmm.
You want a sniper? I got a sniper.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think we've even got a couple back at the base. I know
Hi.
I've brought at least one back. Imminent. Max. Oh. Go away. Max, how are you?
Gotta go back to the base because I need kits. Repair kits.
Mm-hmm. What was that?
You should keep a double handful at least in your pocket.
Yeah. I just need a craft some.
There's a bunch in the crafted box.
Okay.
What does she need?
Repair kits.
Ah. awfully quiet tonight.
Give him a minute or 6.
Mm.
I don't see them in the casting.
Crafted.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Because, you know, they are.
Ah. Repair. And then.
Tom, how are you?
Hey, Tom Tom. Oh. Mutter.
Oh.
That's just a long step.
Oh.
You know, 30 blocks or so.
Good thing you've got parkour.
Yeah, because I still don't have the freaking boots.
Well, there's at least a couple of mods.
We tried to get the soft squishy folk into those in mods. Fishiak crew, we have forewent them as well. So Sharkan and King could get them. One of these days, we'll find a schematic.
Yeah, no telling when, though.
Yeah, well, true enough.
I'm coming.
I think that particular schematic is like the holy grail
Mm-hmm.
in this mod. Or at least in this build of this mod.
She's already dead.
Okay.
At home? No. Where to Bob? There it is. Okay. Interesting.
Mhm. Pray tell.
Waiting station. Looks like a stagecoach station.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a Preppo or if that's default. I usually have country POIs turned off
Mm-hmm.
to make sure we get the max out of the big cities.
Right. I do not recall there being a Pony Express as such
Mm-hmm.
in any of the Western that I remember. So
Ziba Zula, welcome. How are you?
they have the livery stable and they have a few other things, but I don't actually remember Pony Express Station.
Mm-hmm.
So that may be either a new one or mod specific.
Doing good. Did I pronounce your name right? And Bunner, how are you?
Hey, Bonner. Oh, come on, I can move. Really, I can.
Going good so far. Oh, okay. I understand that. Yeah, you would think that TextCub SF would be an easy name to say. You'd be surprised how many people mess it up.
And in such creative ways.
Yes. So I try to at least make a good attempt. Or a thoughtful attempt. It does go in there. Vehicle. You know, I haven't put nitrates in medical in ages, and I still keep wanting to put the nitrates in there.
Well, and we still use them for one thing, but
Yes, we still have 2 impact bracings in the box. Armor mods box.
Well, Sharky and King, did you get your impact braces?
What?
Since, I actually have parkour tops, so I'm not nearly so fragile. I would like to have them. So you got an impact brace in your boots. Did you get one, Sharky?
Impact brace?
Yeah.
In my boots, let me check. No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Grab one out of the mod box.
Still
It will
leaves you
keep
one.
you
So I
from.
thought it was. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I thought it was Horde Night.
Yeah,
It will be.
going to be. I always turn the clock back a little bit at the beginning of stream because we take so long to log out.
And doing the startup setup. Funny.
Good. Where's the hood supposed to go?
Again?
Car hood?
Speak slower.
Car hood?
Vehicle parts downstairs.
Okay.
These tier 3 jobs are starting to get hard.
Regular tier 3 or infested tier 3?
Yeah, it was an infested tier 3.
No.
Yeah. Yep. You started earning your points there.
Yeah. And I got a lot of money on me too. I got like $45,000 or 45,000 dukes on me.
Oh. Well, put it in the trader box.
Oh. It's just from me getting stuff and I'm asking you guys if you want it or not.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just selling it if you guys say no.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta do this military outpost.
Okay. I'll go. But I do need food. It's trying to get to me.
Next, would you check the ammo and put on anything we need made?
Mm-hmm.
We need more HP. Probably 9 and 7.62. We need a little bit of regular 9 because the turrets don't take the HP.
Yep. I'm only
You said you
using
need 9
regular
mil?
9.
I have probably 2,900 I can spare when I get back to the base.
Well, no, we have. I was making bullet tips and bullet casings, and there is gunpowder, so it's just a matter of getting it put on. But I'm halfway across the map, so it's not practical for me to put it on. I was just asking, and you don't have the skill up high enough yet, probably, to do the specialty ammo.
Yeah, because that requires reading books. It's not...
Lots of magazines and books.
Still need to get around to
no,
playing
I
this
can't.
game. Watch others play it, but never got around to it. I can understand that.
I can't do the AP 762 though.
AP we do not want to use on Horde Night.
No.
Let us be very clear about that. Do not keep black tipped ammo in your pocket during Horde Night.
Why is that?
It does an enormous amount of block damage to the Horde base. The HP does a good level of zombie damage without breaking the base out from under you.
Yep.
Who are these on? Oh. This week went by so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Time do fly.
So 9mm and 7.62.
Yeah, I think we're good on 44.
Oh, I can't do 7.62.
Even in stacks?
I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, not even in stacks. I can do 44, but I can't do 7.62.
Okay.
At all.
Okay. You need to read some sniper books. And you need to take an antibiotic because you have this stick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have to finish Sniper.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said earlier. Did you say that we're just waiting for some things to happen and then we're gonna fast forward, or we just...
No. We'll get there when we get there. It's not gonna be, but you know.
Couldn't get spelling for that. Yeah. Wondering Gemini, how are you? We don't really need any 44.
I didn't think we did.
Only used in the Swiss variety. No. Vetrally?
Again?
Vetrally?
Which what?
I'm trying to name silver 44 ammo was only used in the Swiss.
Oh, Beverly.
Bitterly rifle.
Mm-hmm. Which are really interesting rifles, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen like 3 of them in the wild.
I believe CK has my warhog too. So I took his warhog and then I put my warhog in his warhog.
Ah, it's in your mailbox.
Thank you.
Wait. The box of 9mm HP ammo is only 100.
Yeah. But it takes less resources to make it, so if we can make a mountain of it and then unrack it. Yeah, the only benefit to doing it by boxes is it takes about 20% less resources.
Hmm.
So, I won't be on for too long, but, I'll be on for just a little while.
Because your Novocaine is wearing off?
It's already worn off. It was at 12, and it was done within 30 minutes.
Mm.
So.
Sound unreasonable.
Mm-hmm.
And no, they didn't knock me out.
Mm. If you can hang out, even if you just want to, curl up in a ball at the base or at the horde base, to get the shared XP, but don't feel like you need to. But if you can, you don't have to actually actively engage.
I'm doing everything that I possibly can.
Yeah, just don't overdo because
Yeah.
not that I would know anything about that.
Yep.
Yeah, I got home and I can almost walk. But that was just from flaring up what I did last night.
Mm-hmm.
And so my back started to spasm and actually the upper part of my thigh.
Oh, and I saw your little dog rabbit, sorry. Thing. So cute.
Which thing?
You posted it in private links or public links.
Is that a screamer I just heard?
The little duck rabbit.
Oh, yeah. The Vorpal bunny.
Yep.
Yeah, funny thing, that's been walkabout literally for years. And it turned up this afternoon.
What did?
My Vorpal bunny.
Oh.
I posted pictures. We were just talking about it the other night.
Mm-hmm.
And I had taken it down when I switched out the bed curtains from the 4-post bed, and I didn't know where it had gotten put.
Mm-hmm.
And we have had an annoying beepy thing for months that neither one of us could find or identify. And I happened to be standing right in the right place when it was an alarm. It's the remote from my atomic clock, and it was in a box.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it goes off at 3:30, and the rest of the time we didn't know, you know. So I just happened to be standing in the hallway at 3:30. And it was in the second place I looked, along with the Vorpal Bunny and a meerkat and a few other things.
Mm-hmm.
So, where's the XP thing that you can do?
That's under strength and down in general strength perks.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Not seeing any choppiness.
Okay, but where's the XP boost thing?
It's right there. The pepper strengths. That gives you the XP boost.
Looking good on there as well.
Okay. Thanks. Okay. Are we ready?
Yes. Coming up on it. Day 56 is Horde Night.
So, you know, in about an hour.
No, it's going to be longer than that.
Well,
it's going to be almost exactly 2 hours.
Yeah.
So we got 2-hour days.
I'm not going to be able to make it this tonight then. I got to go to bed early. I got to be at work at 8 o'clock my time.
AM, I assume?
Yeah.
Are y'all not hearing me?
I hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, they're responding to you is their question.
Yeah, well.
Longer than Minecraft days. Yeah, I know. I still play Minecraft on the side. On the down low.
Which is rude.
Mm.
You should stream it sometimes. You're depriving the community of quality Minecraft content.
I'll take your word for it.
They would hate my version of playing Minecraft. I am a very slow player when it comes to Minecraft. If I'm playing Minecraft, I'm going to take my time and enjoy it. So, no rushing, very little automation until I get on in the world and get a certain level of resources.
You gotta hit that critical mass.
Yep. And even then, it's only automating stuff that I need to automate. I'm not going to automate stuff like chopping down a tree. Well, actually, I would. Especially with a hopper bonsai pot.
There's always a place for some little automation here and there. Poop. That's the wrong thing to do.
You started last year and still haven't been into the end? Yeah. I just relax and enjoy it. I mean, there's no point in rushing it. It's not a wham bam thank you ma'am. Savor it.
I'm gonna, oh, I hear something.
I'm not seeing anything.
It's still making it hurt.
Less talking.
Ice until tonight, and then heat after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Ziba.
You should have seen me today. It was so bad. Cause they gave me nitrous oxide because I was feeling a little anxious and nervous. It made me sleepy. When it was done, so I woke up to a bloody mess. Squirrel! Blood down my neck as well, and even on some of my teeth.
Mr. 1232, welcome. Thank you for the follow.
The gauze was super bad, so I had to take it out. So I had to get another gauze. Thankfully we had gauze here at the house.
Civicus, welcome.
I took the gauze and I put it in there, and it was so sore. Just to put the gauze in there. So I was in tears, and my mom and dad could see it, and were like, "How can we help you?"
How are you doing tonight, Civicus?
Ready, invite, please.
So, I'm just gonna...
Just Ducky? Uh-huh.
Be extra cautious.
There's with soft foods and liquids.
Oh, I had a chicken cake and some pudding.
I broke basically all the bones in my face back in the 80s. And had 4 surgeries to repair it all. And got really good and really creative about, nothing harder than scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs, by the way, you can do all kinds of things with scrambled eggs.
Yep.
Because I literally, for about 2 years, was mostly limited to nothing harder than scrambled eggs.
Blenders are your friend.
Nah, I tried that early on, and there were a few things that blended. But mostly it was, soup and scrambled eggs and mashed potatoes and gravy and, just skip the rest of it. Yeah, I'll tell you about adventures in jaw reconstruction, not on stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do feel for you because, been there, done that.
Yeah, this one's making me...
Yeah, I was on soft food for about a week after I had my wisdom teeth pulled. I had 2 impacted or partially impacted teeth. So there was, had to be careful.
You know what really sucks is that I got nausea now.
For me, that is a byproduct of nitrous. So I will skip the nitrous because it makes me nauseous. And it doesn't actually do any good. So, but I understand for some folk it works pretty well. So.
Yeah, it works pretty well for me, considering she had to dig in my jaw.
Yeah, my thinking is like that most of the time, Zeba.
Thank goodness, I can take, pain meds and nausea meds, 'cause we got nausea meds here. But it is rather painful.
Trapper, no, Crapper, Trapper, and Dapper.
You know, see, but getting it fixed was sufficiently worthwhile that it was, yeah, okay. You know, this I could do without the black eyes that went all the way to the collarbones. Although I have to tell you, I did get some capital entertainment value out of it because I'd been home from the hospital for like 4 days, and one of the big chain photo portrait studios called me and was trying to sell me a portrait package. And I explained, no, I just had a motorcycle accident and broke almost all of the bones in my face. And, you know, I am literally bruised from the top of my head to my collarbones. I am not going to be interested in portraits for a decade.
Yeah, it's not the surgery on your face that you have to worry about. It's the motorcycle accidents or any type of injuries to your face that you want to avoid.
Yeah, well. That too.
Okay, it's safe.
Arcade.
Now.
How are you, Arcade?
And I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, see, but I had a procedure about every 6 months, almost exactly on the calendar, because they'd have to do one and then let it heal and then do the next step and then let it heal. So, but you know, there are an awful lot of things that are not firmer than scrambled eggs. Enchiladas, interestingly, are not firmer than scrambled eggs.
True.
Depending
on the meat.
Yeah, spaghetti is not firmer than scrambled eggs. So I got, after that length of time, and actually the year that happened was the year that Dairy Queen introduced the Blizzard. And so I had at least one Blizzard a day. And even at that, I mean, Tex has seen me in the flesh. Kirby has seen me in the flesh. Y'all have seen pictures. You know, at the middle point of the reconstruction, I got down to 108 pounds. And that is appalling, and that's with a blizzard a day. That is appallingly emaciated. Not a weight loss method to recommend.
Yeah, no.
Wait, that's not a mod, that's a part. I'm a dum-dum. Let's see.
That's right.
You know, those are kitty toys. Dum Dum Lollipops were Jaeger's favorite toy.
Oh.
He would pick them up by the stick and throw them around, and there was just enough weight, and so he'd beat them up and chase them around the house.
Invite, please.
Oh, yep.
Thank you.
So, would y'all go to a toilet store that has a try before you buy sign?
No. You know, Hex, you have been to the store that had the brilliantly funny and absolutely hilarious and exceedingly effective bidet demo. H-Mart. First place I ever saw one of the Asian bidets was at H-Mart. And you know, I am happy to have them in all bathrooms in my house. But at the time, I mean, you know, and this is like 20 years ago when I first saw them. It was actually hilarious. Because people, you know, you have people who understand bidet, and then you have people who might or might not ever have heard of one. And, you know, they're all in the front where they do the special promotions at H-Mart. And it was screamingly funny to watch and listen to people who got it and people who didn't.
I wish I had some redstone right now. Mine carts. Hoppers.
Yeah, I'd be happy with just the hoppers.
I'm harvesting the garden right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm smacking the garden around.
Yeah, I've done a bit of that. I'm smacking the oil shell and the rocks around, so.
They a couple of black traps to finish harvesting.
Of course.
Murphy wears Ben Sinister.
Alrighty, I'm gonna get going.
Okay.
Alright, rest well.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Have a good night.
I'll try.
So,
Crazy.
Action.
No. Like Crazy said, the modding community in 7 Days to Die is not as robust as Minecraft. They can do some amazing things in 7 Days to Die.
And they have.
And
there
they
just
have, but
aren't as many of them.
Yep. And there are more limitations on 7 Days to Die than in Minecraft.
What's the engine that Minecraft's in?
It's their own engine, mainly written in Java.
Aha! Which also is actually easy to mod.
Yes.
Or
But
I presume it's easy to mod because it was easy to learn. So.
You need to know XML and C#, if I remember right.
I think so. They'll for the C# part, for sure.
Well, you can do more with C# than you can with just the XML stuff that they do in 7 Days to Die.
Right. Reasonable. Well, and you have presumably you have a lot of flexibility that is not entry bounded in Java that you and C#.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was, I remember when I was first learning it.
I found C# to be pretty easy to learn.
Yeah.
But I had a background in Java that made learning C# much quicker.
Right, and I had a background in COBOL.
Yep.
In case I'm old.
I don't know. COBOL's still in use.
It is, and people who think in COBOL make bank. But yeah, I learned it in 82, 83. And so by comparison, learning Java was, and of course, this is how my autistic brain thinks. And so being able to construct things, Java made sense to me. COBOL made sense to me. Fortran mostly made sense to me, but I never learned all the rules.
Well, the thing that helped me with both Java and C# was having worked with C++.
Right. Well,
a lot of the concepts in C++ were carried over to Java.
Right. And I never really, because I geeked in the 80s and then I didn't for a while, and so I didn't learn Java until the early aughts. Because silly me, I went back into medicine. Had other things to occupy my time. And I started learning Java just for giggles and grins.
Oh, and Zeba, you should see it when we play Grace Prophecy.
Oh, yeah.
Grace Prophecy, he's upped the knockback on the melee weapons. So
it's glorious.
You can knock a zombie halfway across the map.
Knock them into next week.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I started learning Java just so I would have something to do on my hour-long commute each way. Because, you know, it's still not something I needed as a medical clinician.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I don't know. There are some concepts in Java that come in handy in other locations. It's like learning mathematics.
I do not disagree. It was I mean, it was totally a kind of random elective, this is how my brain works on caffeine, thing instead of, and so my CS friends are like, oh, well, you know, do this and then do this and then do this. And I'm like, no, I'm autistic and I'll read a book and I'll start working out problems because, you know, that's actually how I learned, you know, basic and assembly in 1981.
I taught myself basic just by reading the reference book.
Precisely. That is also what I did. Because remember, when I was younger, I was much, much more manifestly autistic, and it was something that was really easy for me to make sense in my head.
I'm gonna go to the horde base and get ready.
I'm right back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you're right, Ziba. I have also never played Minecraft, but I remember the learning some JavaScript construction.
Yeah. One of the big controversies in the programming community is what is a real programming language and what is not a real programming language.
I've heard that argument.
Oh, it's stupid, but there is an argument about it.
Oh, I've heard it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't buy it, but I've heard it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have people you know, who are oh so totally not neurotypical.
Mm-hmm.
Some of whom you'll actually meet one of these days.
Oh.
The guy that created the foundation of the Amazon wish list did not do it for Amazon. He did it because he was bored on a long weekend. And he did 2 or 3 projects like that. He did one where I asked him a question and he was like, I don't know. And 4 or 5 days later, he had constructed a utility because, you know, that's how his brain works. And I don't know who he's working for now. He left Amazon some years ago. But yeah, Amazon was like, it'd be nice if at one of these days, someday, if we could do this thing. And he came in after, like, you know, Labor Day weekend and said, I have this thing. also have been one of the principals of OkCupid. I'm not sure.
The dating site?
Yep. It was, can we create an algorithm that is based on shared interests and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
And he did. And I suspect it was for him. It was a, can I make this thing work?
Yes, the internet does indeed love to whine. For me, learning programming wasn't that difficult. I probably know 15 or 20 different programming languages, or knew 15 or 20 different programming languages. Mm-hmm. I'd have to go back and brush up on them because it's been a while.
Yeah.
But once you learn one language, you can pick up almost any other language without too much trouble.
Well, and, does your brain, can you put things in order abstractly?
Yes.
Does your brain do that? And the best programmers I know, and I know some of the best programmers in the world, if your brain can do that, then you can do anything. And we are of an age where there really was no people who had that kind of spatial cognitive ability. There were not lots of practical outlets for it when we were in our teens. Hi, Karubia, yes, because she's one of them too.
I thought I heard a Karubia chuckle.
Uh-huh.
You tried to code in Source a few times. Turns out you weren't taught how it's stupidly hard. That's not surprising. They have made a lot of languages more difficult than it should be in order to gatekeep the language.
Deliberately obtuse.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's a good way of putting it, too.
Well, that was also one of the things when I worked for the temp agency, and, long before anybody, including me, knew I was autistic, they could show me a thing, and I could do a thing. And in a big hurry, the agency loved me a lot, because my brain can put things together that way. And I truly had no idea. The biggest thing for me about being told I was autistic at age 30 mumble was developing the understanding that not only did most people not think like I did, that most people couldn't think like I did. And learning that made it so much easier. I mean, that was the moment that I was able to start developing adaptive behaviors, because I literally had no idea that most people couldn't think. And and I went to a training conference, a professional.
Annie, do we have any cactus for cactus green?
That made absolutely no sense to me.
It's a Minecraft joke.
Gotcha.
In order to make
It
green dye, you have to find cactus, which can only be found in the desert. And sometimes lootable around different points of interest.
okay, can someone come here and repair some of these, concrete stuff?
Right in your pocket and stick your
I
nail gun.
can't.
Why?
I just don't have that crafting skill.
No, just take it out of the box and put it in your pocket and right-click on with the nail gun.
Mm-hmm.
And you will get XP like wow doing that.
Okay.
Get concrete mix.
Mm-hmm. You gotta set up your cactus farm.
Okay.
You need a steady supply of bone meal. Oh. You haven't found any skeleton spawners?
Oh
Is
gosh.
that you, Wacka Wackin'?
Yes. If you're still at the diggy hole, yeah.
I am.
That is me.
You don't really
Holy
get that much bone meal from that, do you? Or is it just the steady part that you need?
Concrete mix.
Did you take a nap today? Or did you fall asleep?
Wait,
Yes.
or concrete mix?
Concrete mix.
I don't have concrete.
It's in the
Actually, it
building
laid
box at the
down.
board base or in the concrete mix box at the base.
Okay, what are we doing here? We're doing that.
Oh.
That thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow, this really did pan out to be quite the spread. Okay, so if I am seeing this right, we're gonna top this right here. Okay. No, I laid down at 4 o'clock for half an hour.
And it is now 6:19.
6. And the alarm went off, and I canceled the alarm, and I sat there with the cat for what I believe to be only a few minutes. Yeah. Apparently, I was wrong. Either that, or I truly just mistimed my alarms.
Possible.
And that's all right too. Because I tell you, I got up out of bed after the alarm went off, and it felt like I was walking on butter. I mean, I felt like a total rubber band. So obviously, I needed the nap. And you know, I'm okay with at these points. You know, my friends are like, "Oh, I'm not. I don't like to admit to taking a nap in the afternoon." I'm like, no, I'm way above that now. Way
Why
below
would
that.
they not want to admit to taking a nap in the
Because
afternoon?
it's because they feel that that's them admitting they're getting old.
Oh.
And I'm like, bring it on! I want my nap, damn it!
Yep.
But
I worked split shifts in my 20s.
Exactly.
I would get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and fly the airplane, and then I would work until mid-afternoon, and then I would go home and make dinner and nap, and then I would go back from 11 to about 2:30 a.m.
But napping for work purposes is a whole different than napping because, well, I just overexerted myself today, and I need to take a little cat nap.
Yeah, well, that would be just me sitting in my comfy chair and,
Relaxing and yeah,
and
exactly.
sprouting
Kitty
a
Sleepfield.
cat. Sprouting a cat and waking up and trying to figure out how many stitches I need to pick up.
Oh no, that's me. Okay, that's me sitting up in bed last night. I'm gonna sit up in bed so I can. Are we actually gonna take this all down? Are we gonna? Oh yeah, okay. Sitting up in bed so I can read. So I read. Okay, I'm done doing this. I'm gonna play on my tablet for a little bit. So get my tablet out, and then I removed my cramped fingers from the tablet that's being squished in between the tablet and whatever I'm pinching them in as I wake up.
Yeah.
Okay, I wonder how long this has been because there's a crick in my neck and I'm sitting sort of sideways in bed and the cat's laying there going.
Had to retrieve the Kobo from under the bed this morning. So
Yeah, exactly.
Because, it went down on the wall side.
I have on occasion had the cat sitting on the floor with her front feet on my. This morning she didn't want to give up my tablet. Get up and feed me first, then you can have it back because it's on the floor.
So it is the steady part, yeah. Well, it would be consistent bone meal.
Yeah, remember the mod where we needed all the bone meal to make all the glue to make all the duct tape? Oh my god.
All the bone.
All the bone.
Well, no, but we had one mod. I think it was Darkness Falls, wasn't it?
I think it was
Probably. Yeah.
It was. I remember pinning it. We had to pin it.
Uh-huh.
Yes, baby. No, baby. Hi, baby.
Well, I got
she was
laid down at least.
Oh, she was very helpy when I got home with groceries.
Of course she was. Because, you're home, you had groceries.
Could be
there
food
could
for
be
her.
Stuff in there for her. Exactly.
Exactly. We know how the kiddies work.
Ooh, I found a lead. Or I should say more lead.
Yeah.
Thank you for the level.
Actually using one up here. This has to be a prepper DOI. It's got the helicopter pad.
Oh yeah, the ranger station.
No,
they're in the safe house.
Safe house.
Ah.
I'm finishing all the repairs at the horde base, which
I'm actually gonna have to put stuff in the bike. Yes.
So.
I was just thinking that, Annie.
And you know how much I enjoy having stuff in my bike.
I know. That's just it.
wait, where's Crazy?
In chat.
He's in the wrong area.
I actually may have to go and get a shawl.
Asp.
It's
cool?
actually a little chilly in here, yeah. I left the window open, and it's actually a little chilly in here. And a cuppa. I have my water bottle, though. I need to actually work through my water bottle, too.
What kind of work do you need to do to your water bottle?
I actually want to make a vinyl cutout for it.
Oh.
Have my name on it. I want to make a surprise one for Sparks. It says Haas and Deather on it.
Yes.
Lady, how do you get in here?
I'm sort of just defining the outline here of our
Ziva says hi. Rubia.
How did she get here? Okay. Oh, okay. Lady.
And Tom says hi.
Hey, Tom.
I see that.
Huh. We had break in. Yep.
On the east side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else is here?
So that's that. Where are my spikes? Right there. Awesome. Spikes.
Ooh, apparently I have a stream streak tonight. Yay!
So did I.
Yep. Nope. Thing. Right. There we go.
Yes, Bean Bean. Love you too.
Everybody loves the beanie.
Everybody loves a beanie. She actually got on the table and met my one of my docs yesterday.
Oh. So she was not only talkative, but actually got on video. Dadgum, there's a lot of stuff in here.
It is one of those POIs.
Mm-hmm. Lots and lots of ammo.
Lots and lots of ammo, huh?
That's a good thing. We like
Ow.
all the ammo.
Darn it.
Yeah, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ammo crates in one room.
All the ammo.
Uh-huh. Even some seed boxes that we don't need. Yeah, we don't need pumpkin seeds. And that's not even counting the piles of ammo.
Can't get the last pepper strength.
Yeah, should be able to get to it after the night's horde.
Do what?
Horde again already?
Yep.
It is.
Yep.
Thought we did Horde yesterday.
Nope.
No, it's about time for Horde yesterday.
Oh, that's right, because Horde was on 56, and we were gonna... Right. Alright, I'm with it. Seems like every time I log in, it's time for Horde.
I know.
Well, yeah.
Excuse me.
Trying to get all of the walls to iron.
What wall?
Man,
The concrete walls.
The steel.
Ah,
and you guys are gonna be on top of it tonight again, aren't you?
On top of what? I'm actually underground, so I can't be on top of anything.
Just everything, because I just leveled again.
Oh.
I'm upgrading all the walls at the Horde.
And the shared experience is lovely. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, Tex is just smacking zombies left and right.
Yeah, he is. I'm actually probably getting a higher level of that from between the three of us. I don't know what my personal EXP is from swinging a pick, and his because I know his shared is in the quad digits. And I think that's actually the only shared you get, isn't it? Is from combat, not from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's what.
I thought there was one other thing that you could get shared experience from.
I don't really depend upon the other, because
Yeah.
so iffy. How much is a setting on the nail gun that would like exclude steel? So you can upgrade
Just upgrade what you want.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they've got
Daughter's
something
feet on
kind of
it.
like that with the paintbrush, so why not?
Filter for the win.
Hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. If you can put filters on the paintbrush.
And filters on the nail gun, because that would make life so much easier.
It would.
No, right. Oh, dude. I upgraded steel.
Oops.
Well, there should be a bunch more steel in the forges, so there should be plenty.
Yeah. It's like I'm like slowly upgrading these little steps outside. So I don't accidentally zip past concrete and go straight to steel.
Yeah. Not that I'd know anything about that.
Oh no.
No.
No. I've never upgraded a window. I've never upgraded, no, never. Never ever have I.
Right.
So never are you getting back together? I think that was the line.
Well, considering that we broke up before he sprouted his wings, I doubt it.
Yeah.
But he's sitting on a cloud, so he's pretty unobtainable right now.
That do happen.
Well, that particular reference, I don't know if anyone would be able to name who that artist was or what the song was.
I certainly would not.
Annie might. She's a big fan.
I mean, I can catch the reference, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
What was that, Annie?
Oh no. You're challenging my
Put you on the
song
spot.
lyrics.
Oh,
Yep.
come on. Oh, everyone knows this artist.
Who remembers Baby Shark?
No. Don't. No.
You didn't hear the reference? The never are we getting back together? I think that's
a Taylor Swift song. Never say never.
Now that's a whole different reference.
Yes.
Never say never again.
No, it was a Taylor Swift song. Then, yeah, no, I
thought you were a Swiftie.
I'm not a Swiftie,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not giving my honorary female card because
I was rather surprised to find out that Steve is a bit of a Swiftie.
Really?
Steve?
Yeah.
Steve who?
Yeah. My friend Steve.
Mm-hmm.
The cute one with the beard?
Her music's okay. I've got a lot of respect with what she's done with her career.
Yeah.
That's basically all I know about her because
That's all I
couldn't-
know about her.
I
Couldn't
couldn't
stand her
pick out.
for
I couldn't pick out a song.
love nor money.
Mhm.
Yeah, if it were playing in front of me. But then
Yeah,
again, contemporary music and
Dang.
not so much.
This is it. I don't know a whole lot about contemporary music, but I know who she is by what I've read about her as an individual, as about a musician and a
Mhm.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Now, 18th
Is she the
century
one?
Russian music. I can tell you about that.
Did she do? Here's my number, or the name of the song I think is "Call Me Maybe."
Nope.
Huh?
No.
Who did "Call Me Maybe"?
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Okay.
Who?
That was my question. Who or whom?
Uh,
Oh.
I don't really hear much from that person anymore, really. Like, that's a song they did, and they... okay, hold on a second. It's... Call Me Maybe was by...
I think it was Jensen.
I know that song's from Anywhere, so plus you know I am as old as she is, so I should.
Well, the only female pop singer that I've really kept track of is Pink.
Yeah. And my interest in her is also mostly as a human being,
Yes.
not as.
Okay, what about the fight? It's the final countdown.
I know the
And it is
band.
the
I can't
final
think of the name.
countdown for her night.
Yeah, I know the band. Can't think of the name. However, because they were they used that particular track in a movie.
Everything. Yeah.
That too.
That one gets overused quite a
There
bit.
is overplay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Overplay? What's that?
Europe. Yep. Europe was the group.
Yeah.
Yep.
We were actually just talking about Rat and the Scorpions earlier. Adra.
Hey, Adra.
No, I really don't like that song. Well, I didn't like much of Europe. They were too bubblegummy.
What?
It's like Bon Jovi, Duran Duran. They were way too bubblegummy.
Yeah, Sharky. Bear in mind that you're hanging out with a bunch of old metalheads.
Sure,
Yes.
people.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, Judas Priest, AC/DC, and Iron Maiden were what I cut my teeth on.
Okay.
And at the time, I did not have an appreciation for the lighter rock.
I cut my teeth on a lot of 70s and 80s bands.
Okay, but what about Sweet Home Alabama?
Again, 70s and 80s bands.
Yep.
Boston.
Boston was really good.
Boston was really good, and Van Halen, and from a musicality standpoint, didn't like all their stuff, but
Who
But a
did?
musicality standpoint, yeah.
oh yeah.
Who did
I mean-
Sweet Child in Time?
Oh god, I can hear it in my
Guns N'
head now.
I know.
Guns N' Roses. There you go.
No, that's Sweet Child of Mine. Sweet Child in Time.
Oh,
I have no
I thought you were
Guns
just
N'
fussing.
Roses, good.
I don't know that. I thought you were just being cute. Because you are sometimes.
Yes.
Um,
I am all the time.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then my brother, he
Deep
broke.
Purple. It's just childhood
Oh
time.
yeah. We did, Bread, Steely Dan, America.
Peter Gabriel.
Yes, it was Deep Purple.
Deep Purple.
Johnny Cash?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know much.
My parents, Sharkana, were semi-professional.
They were professional.
Professional country western musicians. So yes, Johnny Cash, Patsy Cline, Loretta Lynn. I grew up with all of the 50s, 60s, 70s in that genre. Absolutely across the board.
Yeah, because they absolutely were professionals. They got paid. They just weren't under contract.
Yep.
Except that one time they spent a year at the Rolling Log.
Well,
but
it's
I
not
know what you mean by
yeah.
I know what you mean by contract.
Yeah.
Well, if I remember right, since I have been listed on an album, I think I can actually vote in one of the music awards.
Nice.
If I wanted to.
Mm-hmm. That must be kind of cool. And boom, down we go. Mind that long step. It's a long step.
Oh,
it is a long step. I've made that long step a time or two.
Hiram, the lead singer of Hiram Procol, just recently died. I remember right.
Procol Harum?
Yep, that one.
Which is what when they're home?
He had
60s prog rock.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He had one really, really famous song. Lighter Shade of Gray.
Lighter shade of pale.
Yeah, Lighter Shade of Pale.
Lighter Shade of Pale. Yep.
Beautiful song. It's up there with Nights in White Satin.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Lighter Shade of Pale. I think Nights in White Satin was supposed to be like our prom theme or some cool thing like that.
Sure, I don't remember. I didn't go to prom, so I just honestly don't recall.
Yeah,
he grew up with big band classical polka, French Canadian 40s and 50s music.
Nice.
Well,
turned out to be the metalhead of the family. Of course.
Well, and then we'll toss some Great Big Sea in there as well.
Oh yeah. I like Great Big Sea. I've seen them a couple of times. They're great.
So have I. That's actually the. Did you see the picture, by the way, in Publinks? The night before last or last night, we were talking about the Vorpal Bunny. Guess what hopped up today?
Oh, did you get a bun bun?
Got a bun bun.
A Vorpal bun bun.
Yep.
Okay, all good.
And I also had one of the other things that popped up was Meerkat.
Oh wow.
Which came from seeing Great Big Sea at the zoo.
Nice. We didn't see them at the zoo. We saw them at both times at the Edmonds.
He died
Edmonds. Yeah, Edmonds Arena.
He died in 22. Later than I expected.
I saw them at the zoo and at the Paramount or the Moore. I don't remember which.
Oh, where else would you put your explosives? Zebu? Or Zeba?
Explosives go in the boom box.
Yep.
Exactly.
Bots
It's
go
like-
in the beat box.
Yep. And this is the robotics.
It seems like we had a die and die again box.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I do not remember all of those very clever names that we came up with when we were playing Darkness together.
Oh, Lord, they were so good. I should have screen capped them.
Zeba was a new one. Uh-huh. Well, I was looking at your name and thinking of the book box, if I remember right.
Mind the step.
Mind the step.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have so got to get me a Mind the Gap t-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
That's so classical, and I miss... Sparks brought one home the last time she was there, and she's long since not, it doesn't exist anymore.
It's gone away, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah. That and a poster of the tube map.
You know what we got? What we brought Zanny? We brought Zanny the tube map on socks.
Oh, yes! Brutal!
Okay.
I had a tube map of
two of
the
those?
Tokyo tube for a while, but...
I've got some other... Because I brought something else back, but I don't remember... But yeah,
good.
Zanny did love her underground socks. That would be my, 85-year-old godmother.
We're good now. Whenever it is time.
Mm-hmm.
And when is it time?
Sooner than later.
I'm putting a tier 6 compound crossbow in the box.
Okay.
In case anyone wants it.
I have one, but I'm finding that it's just still annoying me.
What? Using it?
Crossbows. Yeah.
The reload is still too slow.
Yep.
It is, but for stealthing, you really can't beat it.
Yeah, well, you really can.
I'm still happy enough with my my regular compound. Even with stealthing.
Oh, your compound bow?
Yeah.
Reload any faster on that?
Seems like it is.
It seems it's a
know if that
little bit.
I don't know if it actually is, but it seems like it.
I don't know if it's faster per se, but it's more. I don't have that second click. It's more. It seems more automatic. Once I fire, it reloads. I don't have to fire and click. Fire and reload.
That's the way the crossbows used to act.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And I know that there is a mod to help with that. And I don't mean a game mod, but an actual bow mod.
Yeah, it'll actually... That was one of the things, was he did the auto-repeating crossbow. That was one of the things he did in Craftworks that people loved. because it would auto load like 5 or 6 bolts.
Because I know the crossbow does have a moderately higher damage rate, but even at this stage,
Corgi.
I'm still bringing down one and done, so I'm happy. I'm good with it.
Hey, Corgi.
Corgi.
So my mom told me that.
Excuse me.
My mom told me that she's gonna get me and Mom a milkshake tomorrow.
Eat it with a spoon.
Getting you what?
Eat it with
No,
a spoon.
getting what? Your mom is getting you what?
A milkshake.
Oh, aha. Yes, eat it with a spoon.
Okay, will do.
Yeah, you do not want to have the suction of a straw and start ripping stitches out.
Yep.
Trust me on this.
Yep.
With how many acceptance I've had, I definitely know that.
Yes,
That is
Ziba.
vital.
But Lathios with Craftworks was the first to do a repeating crossbow in 7 Days to Die. At least the first one I was aware of.
As I know was the first one.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go and take care of Missy. It's dinner.
Okay, that's everything put away.
Yeah, he also did the pooflinging crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
No boy.
You've got the M60 that uses 7.62. You've got the AK-47 that uses 7.62.
And 7.62 doesn't stack as high as 9 and 44.
Yeah.
9 and 44 stack to 3,000. 7.62 only stacks to 1,500.
Then you got the sniper rifle that uses 7.62.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Lady, go away. No.
Yeah, I heard it.
Whatever you're selling, we're not buying.
I didn't see her get back up. Okay, she's down.
I saw her poop out a bag, so.
Yeah, the problem is sometimes they'll spit out the bag and then get up.
That's true. That's right.
It's
It's like, if I get out the bag, they might think I'm dead.
Okay, I'm gonna get back inside. I need to run to the restroom. We should probably call it a night pretty soon since we don't want to do Horde Night tonight.
Oh, so we're not doing Horde Night tonight?
No, we'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, I'm running to the restroom.
Give Sharky and King a chance to...
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Give Sharky a chance to recover and give King a chance to play, and... Not unreasonable.
Yep, hold on a second, being called, I think.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
You gotta go. It's 3 a.m. Where are you from, Zeba?
Zeba, do just exclamation point
Okay.
nuts NUTZ.
Yeah, because follow age depends on the Twitch API, and the Twitch API doesn't always work.
Yeah. So are you north, south, east, or west, may I ask? Aha! Okay, well then I'm pretty sure I know where you're at.
Okay, I'm back.
It's 4 a.m. where Tom is. Wow. And welcome back.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if he was in Central European or Eastern European time.
Athanon, how are you? How was the stream today? And congratulations. Athanon got onto the stream team for the streamer weekend. Yeah.
Woohoo!
Sweet.
Finally, yeah. You got the notice today? Oh, yeah. It's going to be a fun weekend. I was going to go with their Ping Perfect server, but basically you have to put up all their stuff, have a panel for Ping Perfect, and let people know at least twice during your stream that you're using a Ping Perfect server.
It's a little heavy-handed.
And to go on social media and let your people know that you're going to be using a Ping Perfect server.
Almost feels like you're being held hostage.
Mm-hmm. A little heavy-handed.
Oh. Kind of cool. Huh. Sweet. Okay, what was I doing? I was...
You're doing that thing.
Yeah, I was...
You'll just play the game and not worry about that. Yeah, I'm looking for an alternative for the server. You play mainly single player, don't you? Faith to Milo, welcome.
Yeah. I just had a shiny moment, sorry.
Uh-huh. Well, I figured if nothing else, just doing a local host in 7 Days to Die has been pretty stable.
Mm-hmm. It's not out of the realm of reality. Kirby and I did that for
Ziba,
a
have a good night.
year.
Or morning. You
Yeah,
don't play
good
well
morning,
with others?
Ziba.
Uh-huh.
Happy time zone.
Well, the big builds that we do, I used to do that solo. And I invited a couple of people talked their ways onto the server to help out, and I actually haven't looked back since.
Yep, he sprouted a stream team.
Yeah.
Free labor.
Well,
yeah, that's kind of what it is. It's just the free labor.
That's what got me into it. Hubby had been trying to get me to play for about years.
My team knows that chat has priority. That if I'm talking to chat, they need to tone it down a little bit. But yeah, that's a constant struggle. There are times when I've actually had to mute the voices in my head so that I could talk to chat. Your attention span isn't that good. For me, it just took a long time to get used to it. I have pissed off my team a couple of times, at least, and had to remind them that I'm still learning, as they are still learning.
We mostly get along.
Yeah.
We don't plot anything against him at all. Major.
Mm-hmm.
And considering how close we live, I hope to God we get along relatively well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, two of my team members, one is about a block away, and the other one's about a half a mile.
A mile.
A mile.
Just about a mile.
How long have you been streaming, Ethanon? I ran across your stream. I don't remember when I ran across your stream.
Been a minute or 6.
Yeah. A little over 7 years. That probably means that we've probably been streaming around the same amount of time. So I started streaming in 2016.
My dog is a very good dog. Even if he is a little crazy. You want
7.
Sassafras.
Boy, time goes by so fast.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of time, Bent, when do you want to head back? It is 14.
It is. Well, since we're not gonna do it tonight, we're gonna.
Oh, okay.
Let me finish this little patch. And,
well, you're still going to need to get back to the base pretty soon.
Right, which is why I want this little patch that I'm working on, and then we can head back.
Yeah, that's just it.
Because you know, it's a nice oily patch, and
this is just it. Then I'll finish off this little oily patch right here.
All the oil shell, all the time.
Yeah, I've got this little squat right here, and then I can come back with stacks of.
And I'm getting enough lead to make it worthwhile as well. So. But I've got like 4 more passes to finish this one little patch.
Well, Corgi, I was going to say that the older you get, the faster time passes.
It does, actually.
Yes.
There's an interesting cosmological model that they've been
studying.
That time actually is running faster than it once did. And
well, the Earth is also shifted on its axis by 0.nth degree.
Oh, it's actually shifted like 6 degrees since we've had decent records. So
yeah.
But it also the speed of it through space.
Exactly. I just don't have the right number to quote, is all.
Yeah.
Yeah, Earth itself has slowed down, though.
Say again, Annie?
The Earth's rotation has slowed down a little bit, so they always add that extra second each year.
Right, but actually the speed of the mass through space is actually going faster.
Which is kind of okay. We're gonna have both then.
It is an interesting. I was reading something about it recently, and cosmology is freaking fascinating, and I do not have the maths for it. You know, it is fascinating.
I will ask a friend of mine. On when I play Minecraft, I play Minecraft on a server, and someone is a um a space guy, like
I know.
a professor.
Yeah, I know a couple of astrophysicists, which is why I know as much about cosmology as I do.
Ah.
Because it's, it is so not my field, but you hang around with them, you learn things.
Yes, osmosis is an amazing process.
Oh yeah.
I finished it.
Yep.
I did
I
leave a
finished.
dimple by mistake, but
That's okay.
I will live with it.
Yep, I finished mine, so.
Huzzah.
Mm-hmm. Which car do you have?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do we
I
get out of here?
I don't have the second seat in mine, so.
You're walking.
Well, no, I mean I have a single seat.
I think I have a dual seater. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to find the ladder up, or whether or not I have to make one.
Nope, it's on the west side, south end of the west side.
Let me think about that one. South end of the west side.
See where I'm at? Look up.
Yeah, I was trying to get to that.
Night tonight, or
I've decided to order pizza for tonight.
Yeah,
Probably going to regret it, but
you're gonna enjoy it in the interim.
Yep.
All right, let's see how much of this stuff I can actually bring back with us. Make stacks here.
She didn't scream though.
Oh, you make that sound like it's a bad thing.
Well, no, we got extra zombies come. Oh, that may just be a regular horde.
Happens.
Also, sometimes they send encrypted messages, so.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah.
Yes, we do have a little horde coming in.
Yep, you do.
Okay, I took as much out of the box as I could.
We talk about kill stealing. I knew that was Annie.
That is me.
Mm-hmm.
Sharkana was here too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was the one shooting them.
So about sleep time for you? Yeah, I've got to get to bed too. Probably get my pizza in, play some Elden Ring on the PS5, and head to bed. It's easier to laze about downstairs in front of the PS5 and put my neck brace on.
That feels so good. I wore it before I laid down and took my nap.
That's probably what helped put you to sleep.
Probably.
They are very comfortable.
They are actually very comfortable. I gave you food, honey. What's the matter, baby? Come here. You don't like that one as much?
You had surgery Monday? Oh.
Warm fuzzies and
speedy recovery.
recoveries.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
Well wishes and energy.
I'm gonna go ahead and let chat go.
All right.
So I will be back in a minute.
Happy time zone. Heal quickly.
Night chat. Take
Night
care.
chat.
All right, Car.
Okay, so I appreciate everyone coming out. I will see y'all tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Face to Milo. I appreciate you being here and coming in with the raid. Avanon, if you're still here, hope you have a good night. Pandering, Tom Tom, Corgi, everyone else. That's all the people that have talked recently. The Chuck, Pixel. Hope y'all have a good night. Monard, if you're still here. Oh, there she is. Have a good night. I will see y'all tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And Adra, have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.